Back at Heathrow, at Terminal 3, a reunion was about to take place. A few months ago, Janet was on shift at the same time as paramedic Alan Bailey and emergency medical technician Ben Lowry when they were called to a patient in cardiac arrest as he was boarding a flight to China. They saved his life, and he wants to meet them today. Duty Station Officer Alan Payne was there to oversee the reunion.
Heathrow Airport itself is the highest incidence of cardiac arrest in the UK. At the same time, we've also got the highest cardiac arrest survivability. We're a good 3 or 4% above the London average. I believe that the patient is actually asked to meet the crew involved. He's flying out from Terminal 3 this afternoon again, where he was flying out in February. And obviously this time he's going to make his flight, and he would like to meet the staff involved in saving his life.
First time for me to meet somebody after doing a resuscitation, and to meet them was really quite an emotional moment.
Janet remembers the call quite vividly.
We got the call as chest pains, and he was seen to be walking onto the aircraft and then touched his chest and fell to the ground, and the visit was helped, assisted by the aircraft crew, and we just took over from there.
Former patient Lee Kerry soon arrives at the terminal and is introduced to the team that saved his life.
Thank you very much indeed. Pleasure to meet you too. What did you did the defibbed?
It was me that shocked you, yeah.
It took 4 times before you started off.
Sure. And then your rhythm started on its own, and you kind of sucked this breath in for yourself, but it meant that we didn't have to kind of use the bag of mask anymore, and that meant that you had your own output. And so we kind of looked at each other and went, you know, it's kind of unusual, you know, to get such an immediate response.
I've got no memory between the day before and 2 or 3 days later. It's just incredible. And gradually putting all these bits and pieces of jigsaw, it's just so nice to meet you and say thanks to save my life. Anywhere else, I think, this would have happened. I wouldn't have been on this planet now, to be honest with you.
Back in February, Lee was flying to China to meet up with his girlfriend. This time, he's not just going out there to visit her.
Some good has come out of it in some way, because we decided to cement the relationship, and so I'm going this time to get married on July 10th. If these guys hadn't been there, I wouldn't be marrying this woman at all. So, yeah.
Lee did make it to China and married Kim a few days later. The London Ambulance Service says it's the immediate response to cardiac arrest that has significantly increased survival rates. It's also down to the availability of more defibrillators and more people trained to deal with the crisis.
I'll say thank you